Greetings. Welcome to the topic, Finding Your Calm in This Chaotic World. Understand and manage global stresses. We live in a world that feels louder, faster, and more overwhelming than ever before. Every day, headlines scream about natural disasters, financial turmoil, or political conflicts. These things that may not directly touch us, but somehow weigh on our hearts and minds. It's as if we are constantly carrying the echoes of a chaotic planet. But here's the good news. Calm is not just a dream, it's absolutely possible. In fact, it's a skill we can develop. In this blog series that we are beginning isn't about ignoring the chaos, but it's about learning to stay steady within it. Over this video, I'll walk you through the stressors that shape our daily lives, and more importantly, the tools and mindsets that can transform anxiety into resilience. So, what exactly are global stressors? They're not the usual deadlines or household worries we face every day. Global stressors are those larger forces, the storms of the world, that reach into our lives, often without us realizing it. Think of climate change making us anxious about the future, an economic downturn creating insecurity, or social unrest shaking our sense of stability. Even if we aren't directly affected, we feel it through constant news alerts, social media, and conversations around us. This is what we call vicarious stress, and it's powerful. Recognizing it is the first step, because once you name it, you can claim your power back. Understanding these forces helps us stop feeling like passive victims of what's happening out there and start taking mindful control of what's happening in here. Many of us think stress comes only from our jobs, families, or personal struggles. But the truth is, global stressors seep into our daily lives in subtle but damaging ways. Constant worry makes it hard to focus, global uncertainty leaves us feeling unbalanced, and even our relationships can suffer when we're carrying unseen stress. Have you ever snapped at someone you love, not because of them, but because of something you just read in the news? That's global stress at work. It also clouds decision-making, making us reactive instead of thoughtful. But here's the empowering part. When we recognize this connection, we gain the opportunity to shift. Instead of being pulled along by the world's turbulence, we can become intentional, choosing clarity, emotional balance, and healthier ways of being. Now let's break these global stressors down into 7 categories, the big 7 that shape so much of our emotional landscape. Environmental and climate stressors like extreme weather or pollution. Economic stressors tied to money and stability. Political and social pressures where unrest and inequality weigh on us. Health and pandemic fears, which we've all felt deeply in recent years. Technological stressors from information overload and constant connectivity. Cultural shifts, where our communities and values change faster than we can process. And finally, psychological and existential stressors, the deep worries about our future, about meaning, about uncertainty itself. Each one touches us differently, but together they form the backdrop of modern life. Naming them allows us to stop feeling overwhelmed by everything and instead focus on clear areas where we can build resilience. Now, here's where the power shifts back and actually sits in your hands. Stressors may be global, but coping is personal. Start by limiting exposure. Be intentional about news and social media rather than drowning in it. Focus on what you can control. Your routines, your choices, your daily actions. Practice mindfulness. Something as simple as breathing deeply or sitting in silence can create calm in chaos. Stay connected, because human support is a powerful stress antidote. And don't underestimate self-care. Good sleep, nourishing food, and joyful movement build resilience from the inside out. Finally, reflect. Journal your thoughts. Give them a place to live outside your mind. These aren't just tips. They're life habits that, when practiced consistently, transform stress into strength. Today we are beginning this blog series to help you in building your calm. In the coming weeks, we'll take a deep dive into each of the 7 stressors. We'll explore environmental change, financial uncertainty, political and social pressures, health crises, digital overload, cultural shifts, and those deeper psychological worries. And in each case, you'll discover practical strategies to apply in real life, not abstract ideas, but simple, powerful tools to help you stay grounded. Think of this as your resilience training program, a chance to build emotional muscles that keep you steady no matter what happens out there. Imagine being able to read the news without spiraling, to face change with steadiness, to live your life with balance in a turbulent world. That's what lies ahead. So, let's close with this. Global stress is real, but it doesn't have to rule you. The world will always have storms, but you get to decide whether you're tossed around or anchored. Awareness is your starting point, naming what you feel, seeing the forces at play. But awareness alone isn't enough. What turns knowledge into resilience are daily, mindful actions, the small, consistent steps that strengthen your clarity, balance, and emotional well-being. This series is your guide to that transformation. My challenge to you is this: don't just listen, practice. Choose one strategy today and put it into action. Because calm isn't waiting for the world to change. It begins with you, right here, right now. All the best, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram page. Thank you.